Make sure that that's muted. There we are. Alright. Now, are we online is the big question. There we are. Whew. I think I'm gonna take this opportunity while we wait for people to come in. To have a bit of food. Because I went, oh yeah, I can set up for stream in like 5-ish minutes. Yeah? Yeah, you can. Just don't forget to eat. So I just, I've been practicing my audition this morning. And so I've been focusing on that because auditions for a show I hope to be a part of are tomorrow and Tuesday, and possibly Wednesday if there's callbacks. But I've changed my audition song like 3 different times now, and it helps if I actually read the paper for what auditions are going to be. Because I was sitting here preparing an audition monologue like I'm used to doing, because a lot of the shows that I audition for usually have me do a monologue as well as my song. And this show doesn't require that. So yeah. That was... Luckily I had a friend who I was helping with audition processes that just went, yeah, you don't actually need a monologue for this one. Like, the paper's right here. It just says vocal auditions, vocal scales, and dance, and then script readings. And it's just like, oh, well, it never hurts to be prepared. Hey. But yeah. In fact, when we get into the stream proper, that is something I did want to talk about. Because whether or not I get into this show is going to impact the types of streams that I do for the next few months. Of course I will still be streaming. It's just... I have 2 different marathons planned, and depending on which... depending on whether or not I get into the show... yes... no. Will determine which... marathon I do first. Because if I'm not in a show, I'll have a lot more spare time, so I can work on things like scripted video shorts, which I also script most of the time, so more long-form edited content, shorts, as well as live streams. Meanwhile, the other one, you know, is still going to take me a decent chunk of time, but it's a lot easier to pick up and put down. Alright. There we go. I don't know if it's my phone cord or my phone port that has issues with the USB-C cable slipping out sometimes, but I do notice that happens every so often. And I don't know what the culprit is. And USB-C cables are like $20 for a good one. At the least. Usually it's like 30 to 40 for a high quality one. So I don't want to drop that money and then it's just, oops. It's your phone's USB-C port. The cable's fine. Alright, so we will call it here for the pre-stream. Also, I've been playing Super Bomberman R. Also, Portal Revolution is out. Which, if you don't know what it is I want to say a mod? For... Where is it? Can I just not read? No, because it's up here. For Portal 2, that, hey, welcome in. Yeah, this is a mod that completely overhauls Portal 2, and at some point, I will play it. Maybe not on stream, but at the very least for myself. And if you have Portal 2, then you can download this for free. Alright. But, now, I said that we are playing Sonic for 2024. Gerald Fan Art 1. Well, I'm not very good at traditional art, as they would say. So, I don't know. If you'd like to try your hand at it, you can go right ahead. Alright, so I said that we were playing Sonic for 2024. Yes, this is Sonic 4 in 2024. There aren't really that many, like, community mods to, delete all your game data. Oh no! I played, like, 2 levels. There aren't really that many community mods. There are mods to use the updated models from the iPhone and Android releases. iOS, I guess you would say. But not really that many community fixes or custom content for this game. God, I remember this coming out in, what, 2010-ish? And everybody was so disappointed. No! I've played the Gerald fan art. Well, there you go. I don't know how you could show that to me, because I would love to see fan art. I don't know if I would set up like a fan art email, because I don't really have many social medias. The social medias I do have are either for my personal life, or they are let's try that again. Rather just for my own personal use, or they are an email. Yeah, I don't want to clutter up my business email with it, and my current personal email has my dead name on it, so no thanks. But I could set up a fan mail email if that is something that y'all are interested in. But yeah, I remember playing this all the time on WiiWare, and I thought the game was fine. I wasn't hypercritical of the games. I was upset when Episode 2 didn't come out on WiiWare. Really? I pressed the button. But yeah, I can certainly set up a fan mail email. And have it linked on my YouTube channel. Did I replay this entire stage just to not get... No, we're we're going back. I don't care. We cannot go back. So yeah, ripping the Band-Aid off now, that's one of the big problems that people have with Sonic 4 Episode 1, and to a lesser extent Episode 2. The physics are not at all like the classic titles. In fact, some would say that there aren't physics. Which is just great. But yes, this was developed, I believe, by Dimps. And was originally just going to be called Sonic the Portable or something. But then Sega went, hey, you know what we like? Money. And so retitled it to Sonic the Hedgehog 4 and had it ported to consoles. Yeah. Had it just, you know, gotten a port later on, I pressed the button. And I just cleaned my controller too, so I know it's not like gunk in my controller. That's me. Yeah, so this came out on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Windows Phone, WiiWare, iOS, Android, Windows Phone, and Steam, which is how I'm playing it now. And because they were labeled as Sonic 4, also people got upset that it's using the modern design, even though it's supposed to be, you know, the next numbered entry in the Sonic the Hedgehog games, which all had the classic design. I do not care. Like, it is inconsequential to me because I'm not staring at Sonic's deep emerald eyes as I'm playing. I'm getting hit by all the enemies. But you know, there are some people who are very, we'll call them passionate about Sonic's design in this game. I do believe some fans were calling for a boycott of the game until they put Classic Sonic in here, and now people are petitioning to have Classic Sonic not be in the new modern Sonic games. So it's amazing where we've come from. Oh, excuse me. But yes, the fan art email should be in the descriptions of future videos. Look out for a community post saying when I've gotten that done. Sorry, like I said, I'm eating my brunch. Special stages can now be freely selected. And now one thing that I find cool is you can do whichever zone you want next. So I'm just going to go in what the game would consider a linear order, which is Splash Hill, Casino Street, Lost Labyrinth, and Mad Gear Zone. Yes, this game is only 4 zones long. Also, I'm going back to get that Chaos Emerald. Because it's the first level of the game. I do believe the WiiWare version of the game had a slightly different way of producing the music, so it sounds slightly different. Don't quote me on that, because it's been a while since I played the WiiWare version, and I was tempted to bust out the, what do you call it? The Wii. Gee, I was just talking about it. Well, I wonder what service the WiiWare was on. What? Come on! Jeez. I was tempted to bust out that version, but it has, I don't believe it was updated to have the new stages, so it has, some interesting gimmicks that are, otherwise exclusive to the, mobile phone version. Alright. They were going to be in the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC versions, but people said, hey, Sega, don't do that. And so they delayed the game by, I want to say, a few weeks, and designed entirely new stages. But yes, there was Sonic 4 Episode 1, Episode 2, and if you had both versions on, or both games on one system, unless it was WiiWare, then you got what was known as Episode Metal, which was just a free add-on that essentially had Metal Sonic as a skin for regular Sonic, playing through more difficult versions of the 4 different zones. It was just 1 act per zone, luckily. But depending on how far I get in this stream, I will play through episode... Pretty sure you got episode Metal completely free, whether you had episode 1 or not. No, you didn't, because it was, they were talking about how it was lock-on technology for a digital title. And it was just so dumb. But yeah, they, oh, on phones, okay. I don't know about on phones specifically. That would make sense, especially since I think Sonic 4 Episode 2 is, free on Sega Ages. But Episode 1, I believe, isn't. Once again, I could be just full of it. But I believe that's the case. And it's almost like Sega doesn't want to acknowledge Episode 1 exists for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. I could tell you why. This game's okay at best. But yes, because this game has the Sonic 4 moniker, people are constantly debating, no, Sonic Advance is the real Sonic 4. No, Sonic Mania is the real Sonic 4. It's just a title, y'all. It's like calling 06 Sonic Adventure 3. Like, sure, you can call it that, and sometimes you might even hear me calling it that. But, like, at the end of the day, does it really matter? Also, yeah, this music is something else. I do actually like some of the Sonic 4 songs, and the actual compositions aren't bad. It's just, yes, the meme of the dying cat orchestra is is very popular for a reason. And it is because they were trying to mimic the Sega Genesis sound chip without actually using the Sega Genesis sound chip. I feel like there was a much easier way they could have gone about this. Just use the Sega Genesis sound chip. And people will particularly drag one of the lead members of Crush 40, Jun Sonoe, for this in particular. Whee! And I'm hard-pressed to argue with them about it. Like, if you didn't want to use the actual Sega Genesis sound chip, just write compositions that evoke the same emotional response. By the way, speaking of Jun Sonoe, this is a track that was reused from Sonic 3D Blast. This was Jun Sonoe worked on the soundtrack for the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive version. That was a cut boss theme. And just to illustrate my point further, even though it sounded like I was trying to defend Jun Sonoe, we have heard what it sounds like when he arranges it for the actual Sega Genesis sound chip, and it sounds much better than what that just was. But it's also been, you know, a few decades since the man has had his hands on that hardware, and I don't know if it's a licensing issue, a hardware issue, but also, Sega is a corporation. They should be able to afford a friggin' sound chip. Also, this is a great example to show you that the physics and momentum are not all there. In a classic Sonic game, I would be gaining speed, and also I wouldn't have the homing attack, but that's neither here nor there. I would be gaining speed, and I would already be on the other side of this. I am just holding down. If I hold right, suddenly I make it up there no problem. You know the meme of Sonic fans being super anal about physics and momentum? It's games like Sonic 4 Episode 1 that are the reason why. It's like if they made a Mario game where you couldn't jump while running. It just... A lot of people's muscle memories are... As somebody who's played with Supersonic a lot, just casually going through this game, this music is seared into my brain. A lot of people have muscle memory doing that exact thing that I was just talking about, and it being missing would cause a lot of people to be very upset. And even people who are just playing these games for the first time, you know, Sonic rolls into a ball, and so you would think, oh, a ball rolling down a hill, that would pick up speed. Nah. But once again, I don't absolutely hate this game. I think the level design is pretty decent. If they had kept this as Sonic the Portable and ported it to consoles like a year later, and not called it Sonic 4, obviously, I think this game wouldn't get nearly the thrashing that it does. It's like if they made Sonic Dream Team and called it, you know, Sonic Frontiers 2. Sonic Frontiers, if you will. Give me the time. Something I haven't shown off because I haven't really needed to use it is if you press the jump button, you shake the entire stage. I guess it's good if like, Sonic's stuck on something, but I typically don't use it at all. Also, something that I haven't pointed out that I will probably use in some of the later special stages, especially in Sonic 4 Episode 2. Is that at any time during the special stage, if you pause and hit retry, then you will start at the beginning of the special stage. It doesn't take away any lives, it doesn't take away, you know... It doesn't have any negative repercussions. Also, never mind, this stage was on the WiiWare version. I guess I did play the mobile version then, because this is one of 2 stages that got completely replaced. Oh, excuse me. No, I'm thinking of the 3rd stage. Also, there's gross, like, motion blur, I guess, on Sonic. In the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and Steam versions, that I don't think is there on the WiiWare version. Like, you can especially see it on these cards. Like, it just doesn't look that good. Done with my fan art, so I can continue watching instead of listening. Well, groovy. Yeah, I will have that fan art email done by the end of today. I'll more than likely have a YouTube community post, so hang tight. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoy watching. Alright. This part has killed me so many times when I first played this game on WiiWare. Okay. Right, yes. I was about to say, why don't I recognize this? After missing 4 streams, I can finally watch again! Well, hey! That top link in the description has a link to the Stream Archives playlist, so if ever you miss out on a stream, you can always catch up through there. Thank you for the opportunity to plug. Oh my god, this one was such a headache. Because especially using tilt controls, which I like to do, I had such a hard time hitting the thing. Well, here's a good opportunity to show you. Yeah, the 13-year-old who hit the kill screen on Tetris. That is very impressive, and I can say as somebody who can barely get a Tetris on Tetris, that takes a lot of coordination and skill. And I shout out anybody who can do it, especially that kid being so young to be able to master a game like that. is very impressive. And I wish I could remember the kid's name. No, Come on. Haha! Alright. But yes, in other gaming news, Special Stage 5. That one only took me 2 tries, which I'm very grateful for. 2KR, is that the kid's name? I believe this is the stage that was added in the console port. Da wait one. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Anyway, come here. What? Y'all saw the the thing show up, right? Like the homing attack effect. Like, I wasn't just imagining things and I just ran face first into that enemy, right? Oh, okay. There was... Oh, so I showed off the, Tiger Gamecom port of Castlevania Symphony of the Night in my last stream. Spoilers if you haven't seen that. Spicy Cheeto Puffs hit different. But, like, a few days later, a modding community for the Sega Saturn version of, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, released what they call the Ultimate Edition, which has, 4MB RAM cart support, improved load times, transparency effects, there we go. Nope, that was another secret. Oh, this is the one where I... Yeah, okay. Well... in English translation, because Castlevania Symphony of the Night only got ported to the Sega Saturn in Japan officially. I believe it uses the redone translation that's a part of the Dracula X Chronicles on PSP, also known as the, or more famously known as the Requiem Collection version, because that's what's on the PS4, and I guess the PS5's Castlevania Requiem Collection. There we go! Every time! Oh my gods. Whew! But yes, when I get my Polymega, I'm hoping to play through that on stream. Because it is a very, very fun game. And, you know, showing off the new and improved, redone version, would be great, especially since that version has a lot of exclusive content, including a new area, as well as, an alternate costume for Richter, and, an exclusive version of the, Maria playable character. The rarest thing you own, aside from an unopened Hot Wheels, is... Nice! I also have the Sonic LEGO Dimensions pack. It is the only LEGO Dimensions pack I own aside from the base pack. But now that I can record... Dang it. And stream PlayStation 3 titles, I have been tempted to just show it off at some point. So look out for that in the future. I know I keep promising like 500 different things, but hey, I have a lot of ambitions for this channel. I think I have just enough time? Nope. Well, that was fun. Let's try that again, shall we? I hate how the physics will have you hit, like, every individual block when you hit a wall. It drives me up a wall. Literally. Haha, please clap. Alright, now I gotta go the ring path. Because I need more rings. Alright. There we are. Seriously, I'm missing one? Come on. wanna be Sonic one looking ass. Honestly, I know a lot of people are just like, oh, you know, honestly I prefer Sonic 4 Episodes 1 way of controlling the stage over Sonic. If this type of special stage ever came back again, I would want to control my character rather than the entire stage, because I'm so sorry for people who get motion sickness easily. Because this has to be absolute torture. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright. One more special stage, then we get Supersonic. I will say, I do want to do, like, tier lists. I just have put off making an account on things like Tier List Maker. Why play the game when you can just... The possibilities are never ending. Yeah. Yeah, my friend and moderator of the channel, Monster JJ, actually also got a Quest 3 recently. And we've been playing on that, and God, it's been so much fun. VR is actually at a point now where it's just like, oh, that... Like, I've played on VR before, and it's just like, oh, that's a neat gimmick. Anyway, but now VR is at a spot where I legitimately, like... If you look in the description, you'll find a link to the Amazon wishlist where I have a Quest 3 streamer bundle on there. Once again, don't feel obligated to... to give any more than just, you know, watching the stream. I don't want to make anybody feel like they have to. Nice. Well, that's the first death. But as you saw, down that first pit was not death, but actually a hidden goodie. And I couldn't remember if it was the first or second tunnel, so... Nice. Love that. This is my favorite stage, the Labyrinth Zone. But yes, if I ever did get a Quest 3, I would for sure make content with it, because there are games, not just official games, but fan games. Sonic tried to kill Indiana Jones, confirmed. You know, I don't remember this part from Dial of Destiny, that's the new one. Again, I like the aesthetics of this stage, but it is not the greatest. Fire, thank you. Huh? Okay! Bring it on! Yeah, Orbinauts are not my favorite enemy. But yeah, there is a fan-made remake of an arcade light gun shooter called Carnival that my friend and I have been playing. Carnival VR. I would highly recommend that if you have a VR capable headset that you can just connect to your PC. But there's also, you know, Sonic fan games. I believe there's a Mega Man fan game. And, obviously official games like Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. As well as my friend was showing me a tool for games that use Unreal Engine 4 and onwards. Can be modded to have VR support. I lost... Ooh, that is unfortunate. Not to be a smartass, but where was the last place you remember seeing it? Also, what is MC World? I don't think I recognize that by name. Oh, Minecraft. Your Minecraft world. I thought you were saying it was a game called MC World. Ooh, yeah. I don't think you're gonna find that anytime soon. You know, maybe it might have gotten swept up in your stuff, but... yeah. Oh! Well... that sucked. Yeah, it was World of Darkness. So, Casino Climax and World of Darkness are two console-exclusive levels. Alright, speedrun time. Sonic? Man, piss 2. I guess? I'm not quite sure what you're trying to say there. Is this a threat? Alright, this time I will actually take the... nice! Was it down here? No, it was over here. Oh! Oh! This game has such a way with Sonic Piss Edition. Hey, Sonic Piss Man. Hey! Hey, handsome. Pissing up there all by yourself? See, it's like they know. Like, I've gotten one or two shield monitors in the game. But like here, they're giving them out at like every checkpoint. Spoilers for the next for the next stage. I don't know why, but as a kid, that singular, I forget what that dude's called, the puffy blue dude, not Sonic, but the Spike dude, not Ormanod. But that dude, my brain could not comprehend that that dude was always going to be there. And so I got hit by that dude every single time and I lost my shield. Luckily now I understand that, hey, that enemy doesn't move. It is probably one of the easiest things to avoid, in fact. Okay, fine, I'll collect that ring. Are you happy? Okay! Jeez. talk about how good the CGI is in Unleashed? Thank you. Yes, it was done by Marza Animation Planet, who does fantastic work. In fact, just recently they uploaded a new short featuring the characters from Night of the Werehog, sans Sonic and Chip, obviously. And it looks so good, and it's so good. So it features like the photographer ghosts and the ghost gal that they were trying to impress. I swear to gods, if I'm off by one ring, and that was the ring that would have saved this run, I'm going to cry. Oh, oh, oh. No! I pressed the jump! Not the jump button, the pause button! Dang it! Fine, I'll just get in the next stage. Yeah, I didn't mention it, or I think I did mention it, actually. But, Speed Jungle Zone in, Sonic Superstars. Very much has a gimmick similar to this. Although, I'm gonna be honest, I prefer it here than in that game. I know that sounds like, you know, heresy. At the very least, at the start. Because they do more with it. As you can see, I have a torch that I light up not only the background elements, and obviously so that way I can see what's around me, but I use it to light these explosives. But yes, Marza Animation Planet, I believe, worked on Sonic Unleashed, Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic and the Black Knight, and a few other bits of animation from the Sonic catalog. They also provided additional animation assistance for things like the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. Sonic 3. Yes, I have been very outspoken in how Sonic 3 is probably my favorite of the Genesis quadrilogy. Nice! Forgot that those can actually hurt you. Great. But yeah, no, the reason why I say I kind of prefer how they did it in, Sonic 4 Episode 1 is you have a lot of stop and start. Nice. Really? Come on! Mania is just CD2. I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay. 1, 2. There we go. See, I know how to count. Okay. You know what? I'm going back for that. I don't trust myself. Yeah, no, I'm just a fan of Sonic games. You can split it up into whatever eras you'd like. I'm just gonna say, hey, I like these Sonic games. Hey, I like these Sonic games. But also, I talked about Marza Animation Planet, who did the cinematics for quite a few Sonic games. But also... Did I not hit the... I didn't. You jerk! We got Mars Animation Planet, but we also have Blur Studios, which I believe the director of the Sonic movies, Jeff Fowler, actually got his start working at Blur Studios on projects like Shadow the Hedgehog, because they worked on games like Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, and a few other ones like... Oh! Woo! Woo! I want to say I pressed the jump button. Like Sonic Rider Zero Gravity, I want to say. Also, if you're not holding right there, the game... Rip my rings, yeah. If you're not holding right there as you're flying out of the minecart, you will just... Boxes do go crazy. You will just fly out of the minecart completely stationary and fall into the pit. I have had that happen to me a few times when I was playing this when I was younger. And needless to say, I wasn't the happiest when I went there and forgot, oh yeah, you have to hold right, or else Sonic just drops into a hole and dies. Alright, here's where I screwed up last time. No! I pressed the button! Ah! Kinda sad, got past the walk on water glitch. Yeah, you know, what can you do? You know, some people are saying that we should revert back to a previous patch, but personally, I'm a fan of what we have more recently. I do think some of the community mods like capitalism could maybe stand to, I don't know, be disabled, but that's neither here nor there. You know what? Just cause I wanted to feel better about myself. Whatever. It's early enough in the stage that I can get those rings back. Do those dudes just not have shading at all? Like, at first I thought it was a glitch. That it was just that one fish dude that didn't have shade. I don't think any of these fish enemies have shading, which is so weird because... Like, at least the other enemies pretended to have shading. That dude just gave up on it entirely. Gee, I wonder if this game was originally supposed to have motion controls. Or I guess tilt controls would be the proper nomenclature. You can't see the shading because it's underwater. But you can see the shading of all the other enemies underwater. Oh, right. Okay. I remembered this happened here. Yeah, you can have the life. I have 55 of those. I forgot that doesn't just happen in Mad Gear Zone. Yeah, I'll pay attention to the Orbinaut again, but I'm pretty sure you can see it shading while it's underwater. Yeah, see? See? It's just these fish dudes, and it looks so weird. Yep. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Also, those burrow bots were the bane of my existence in Sonic the Hedgehog 1, as you've probably seen. But in Sonic 4, they don't pose that much of a threat. Also, speaking of Labyrinth Zone in Sonic the Hedgehog 1... Gee, I wonder if this game was supposed to have tilt controls. Alright, I believe it's new. I do believe there is a monitor? No. I was going for a shield monitor. Doesn't Sonic move at the speed of sound, which means the wall moves near the speed of sound? Yeah. Just don't think about it too hard. It's a video game. They want to make sure that it's somewhat difficult. But yeah, normally. Alright, this time for sure, chat. Oh, don't you dare. But yeah, no, canonically, yeah, Sonic should be able to outpace that thing, no problem, but game logic-wise, we want it to be somewhat challenging. We, as if I'm a part of the development team. Okay. Gonna drop down like this. Like, don't you dare! Oh my gods! Whew! Okay. Already went that way. Okay. But yeah, no, like... I know a narrative is mainly meant to contextualize gameplay, but it's Sonic the Hedgehog. I think it's fine if a whale can keep up with Sonic just to have a cool set piece. No. Do I have to go back? Oh no. Wish me luck, chat. Yeah, until I see a trailer for a Sonic Adventure remake, I'm not gonna hold my breath. Oh, have I just completely ignored this space? Okay, well. Whew. There we go. Yeah, no, like... That would be great, but I would like to see a source for that claim. Like, until... Also, 7.7% of it players have gotten all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Oh my gods. Oh my god. Hopefully that's saved. If I have to play that special stage again, the game really said, nah. Okay, cool. Whew. Oh my gods. Also, get it? It's like Labyrinth Zone, where you have to chase Dr. Eggman through the labyrinth as the water rises. Luckily, unlike Labyrinth, there is an actual boss fight this time, but... Nice. Love that. Can I get a boubelle? A boublé? Alright. Well. Oh my gods! I forgot about that. Ah, finally. Piss man. I don't think the, once again, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think the lead up to the boss fight actually counts for any damage taken off of his health. Or it totally does, and I'm just a liar. I love that even after he explodes, he doesn't stop grinning like an idiot. I totally was able to beat the first Eggman fight in the second game. I was not. Now, if you're talking about Sonic 2, I'm sorry to hear that. If you're talking about Sonic 4 Episode 2, I get it. I died a few times on my first time beating him. Alright. Here we have Mad Gear Zone, my... Well, it certainly is a zone in this game. Ah, Sonic 2, okay. Slicers! And I was about to say, we have Asterons, Shellcrackers, and Slicers from Sonic 2, speaking of. And they just go, you know what would be the funniest place to put it? And then did that. Anyway, I'm gonna go supersonic mode on these dudes, because I don't... I do not care. I was about to say, I will take it a bit slow because I know that area has the insta-kill crushers. Slicers! Also, are there people who speedrun Sonic 4 Episode 1? If they do, can we get like a wellness check on them? Are they okay? Especially for Mad Gear Zone. Slicers! Also, they really went, hey, we have technology! See all these post-processing and blur effects we can do? There we go. They are, in fact, not okay. Well, I don't blame them, but also, like, who knew Sonic 2 on mobile was hard? Yeah, I mean, Sonic 2 in general is just kind of frustrating when you get into the later stages. I mean, there's a reason why I angrily shout the name of Slicers. And maybe that's one of the reasons why I prefer Sonic 3 over Sonic 2. Or maybe it's just because I like the Sonic sprite more. I'll never tell. Slicers! Ah, yes. And there we go, now we have speed. What a fun gimmick, right? Slowly walking until you can finally pick up enough speed to run. Slicers! I'm so glad they've become develop. Oh, nice! You can see the seam. Who actually uses block and unleash? A lot of people do. I just don't do it personally because I am cocky, I guess. Whee! Hey, look! Slicers! That was very close. But yeah, I do at some point want to do a dedicated level 1 run on Sonic Unleashed. I probably should have saved that for after I did a casual playthrough on stream. Haha. Oh, but going back to what I was saying, like, during Splash Hill Zone, I do want to make tier lists, and one of the tier lists that I want to make is ranking every playable Supersonic appearance. Because I just think, I just think it's fun. I think it's fun to be overpowered sometimes. Especially when you've played through these games as much as I have. Just like the Blue Man himself. I'm not quite sure what that is in reference to, but yeah. Anyway, Impending Doom, this is the stage that has the wall chasing after you. Nice. And yeah, they put a whole bunch of optional goodies off to the side. I wonder if this game was supposed to have tilt controls. To tempt you. But that thing's pretty much always chasing you, so... resist the urge. I don't want to talk about it. Mainly because I can't remember that enemy's name. Oh, you're talking about Supersonic. Okay. Ho ho ho! Ho ho! Get on the gear. Imagine dying in Impending Doom and it not being because of the gimmick of the stage. Yeah, you can't even spin dash on this thing. You just have to slowly... Slicers! Come on, come on, come on! Like, sonks! I saw nothing. Don't worry, streamer, I wasn't paying attention. Ah, they almost tripped me up there. Also, where did that come from? What? Huh? Whatever. It's fine. Please. That's fine. Okay. Hey, I didn't actually die to the Carnage wall. Alright, defeat the real Dr. Eggman. I haven't been reading pretty much any of these subtitles out loud, have I? Anyway, so this is a boss that I think is much better than the boss that it's derived from, inspired by, I don't know what you would call it. This is based off of the Metropolis boss from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Nice, love that. And it actually has a second phase, not just including those, little orb dudes. I mean, it still includes them, but... you know, I think it's much better than what we got in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This is a much better desperation attack than, nice. Oh, I didn't get a single one! Whee! So yeah, he throws out 3 different types of little egg pod dudes. I don't know what you would call them. There's the normal white ones, the blue ones, which go faster, and then the big gold ones. But yes, unlike the Sonic 2 fight, these things only break off and fly at you if you hit them instead of Eggman. So it also takes inspiration, I guess, from the Sonic CD boss in Tidal Tempest Zone. I wish you could skip this animation. Egg Botnik. Yes. Ah, dang it. No! Dang it. No! What was I supposed to do there? But yeah, it's much better than the dinky little laser he tries to shoot you with. By the way, some might call this Eggmobile, like, over-designed. I would call it cool. Can I please just hit the dude? Thank you. Jeez, come on. Jeez, Eggman, simmer down! And then I believe he calls more in? No! Alright, well, I'm sure he does some sort of attack there. He did a nice little spin around. Eggy go twirly. Alright. Come on. And that should be a dead Eggman. There we go. All right. I don't know if I want to repeat that in my Eggman voice, but maybe I'll make a donation incentive if I ever do get donations. Have me say something weird and goofy, and also I can, refund you if I don't want to say it. Whee! And suddenly Tails rocket! Where'd that come from? Don't question it, they just didn't want to make a Tails model. Egg Station Zone, final showdown in space. Alright, bring it on! And now we have the Eggman fights again. It wasn't 3 minutes. Why did he jump off the map? Well, he didn't say I'm out of here either. In fact, he didn't really say much of anything. Oh my god, there's supposed to be spikes at the bottom of the map? Is that what it's like for the original, too? I don't know, because I never spend any time at the bottom of the map. I am making very, very sure that I get all the rings that I possibly can. Because I don't know if I get, Nice! Great, cool. I don't know if you can get supersonic, by... If you time it just right, you can get 2 hits in one. As you can see, I failed to do that twice. But at least I didn't get hit the second time. Oh, well. I don't know if they give you just enough rings to go supersonic for the final boss. That would be cool if they did. This is your reminder to hydrate if you have not done so already. But yeah, I guess we'll never know if you can go supersonic during the final boss fight. Actually, I'm sure somebody has done this before without getting hit, so... You can just check their video, stream, whatever they did. 'Cause I don't have the patience for that. That would have been the big one, too. That sucks for you, Eggy. Anyway. Now that we've beaten all the bosses that we've beaten before, in a... some might call it blatantly apparent attempt to, pad out the game. I remember dying so much to this boss as a kid. Also, you can't actually hit him before the thing goes away. Nice. So yeah, Death Egg Robot, again. Its second phase, yeah, spoilers, there is a second phase, actually does get quite a bit harder. And I gotta say, like, it actually is one of my favorite Death Egg robot fights in Sonic. And if we had more things like this in Sonic 4, I think it would have been a lot cooler. Nice. I am just terrible at timing that, apparently. Or not even necessarily timing it, but spacing it. Right. And then the thing comes flying down. Yeah, okay. And then he'll come back over Chaw. And then dude fires off a rocket. Right, you can do that to get it instantly instead of having to dislodge it from the ground. Okay. And now he actually fires projectiles at you. Oh, it's so funny how you think those are going to help you. Alright. I believe we just need one more hit. Yep, one more hit. Watch out. He's up to something. No! I got hit by his leg! Oh, dang it. But what you're supposed to do there... what you're supposed to do is, wait until he lands on the ground. He's going to punch the floor, and if you don't hit him to cause him to explode in time, he will, in fact, destroy the ground that you are standing on, and you will have to do the entire thing over again because it counts as a bottomless pit. Yeah, that damned leg. Where's that damned leg of yours? But yeah, no, like, honestly, one of my favorite Death Egg robot fights in the series. I'm not saying that this should keep coming back and they should make better versions. I think they should, you know, make more unique final bosses. Hey, nice. But if they do have to reuse this boss, this is how I think they should do it. Huh? Whoa! And I don't think people give this fight enough credit. Like, yeah, you do have some points where you're just standing there waiting. Case in point. What's my favorite Titan in Frontiers? Yours is Knight. I would say probably Knight as well. Either that or the end from the Final Horizon. Because that fight is so dope. I wish I could say it was Supreme, but, you know, there was just too much cut from that fight to make it anything more than just... I know if I hit it from the right side, I should probably be able to go and hit Eggman sooner, but I just don't think about it. So yeah, I would probably also say Knight, but I wanted so bad for it to be Supreme. Yeah, that's fair. Speaking of, I'm Here Revisited, there is a beautiful, fan-made remix online that I would highly recommend y'all listen to. It adds both... Whoa! Who's the original singer of I'm Here? Because it adds both his part and Kellen Quinn's part. What? Remix is a remix? Yeah. It adds both singers' parts to the song. No! Yes! Whatever. Got a channel. Did you? This is your reminder to stretch if you have not done so already, and your second reminder. Hey, the original version of I'm Here is very good. I honestly don't have a preference between I'm Here and I'm Here Revisited. I think both are good in their own ways, but, you know. Alright. Let's see if the game crashes again. Hey. Ooh! Yep, come on. I think what I'll do is I will play through episode 1 and play through episode Metal, and then next stream will be Sonic 4 episode 2. I was going to marathon them all 3 at once, but I forgot how aggressively okay Sonic 4 episode 1 is. And I don't know if I have it in me to do that episode Metal and episode 2 all in one stream. I'm sure if I do like a subathon or something, and we're playing through all the different Sonic games, I'll have to do it at some point, but oh, okay, I'll, while these credits are going, I'll check your channel. Ah, you have trash remixes. Okay. Yep, 2 months ago. If I may inquire, what made you decide to call them trash remixes? Alright. Presented by Sega. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Got a trash remix. Keep it going. Metal Sonic. I do believe that post-credits to be continued was something that they added in a patch. All stages cleared. Defeat the final boss and view the ending. What are the achievements for Sonic 4? Okay, so I've gotten 5 of 12. Crush Dr. Eggman, the first Chaos Emerald, Supersonic Genesis, all stages cleared, and the story begins. Uh-huh. Alright, well, I'm sure at some point I'll get all those achievements, but I cannot be bothered. Okay. Now we will play through episode Metal. What is my favorite Generations mod? Well, that's a great question, because there are so many fantastic Generations mods. Of course, you got Showen's classic Sonic mods. You've got, Transfem Sonic mod that just has a whole lot of things. And then you have, stages in, like, Project Unleashed and, fan-made patches like the, DirectX 11, better pipelines, so many different mods. It's so hard to just nail down one. And that's one thing that I love. Where's the start new game button? Do I have to go in here and, like, delete my... How do I delete my... Huh? Can I not just delete my save file? Wait, where's episode Metal? What? is egg core. To the left on the... Yeah. 59 hertz. Nah, that's 60 hertz. I was just pressing left on the main level select. I have Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2 installed. What do you mean? Yeah, there should be a big arrow letting me go over to, Oh! You have to press left or right bumper. Huh? Anyway, so this one we do have to do in order. And we start in my favorite stage. Mad Gear Zone. Get in there, you bucket of bolts! I will say, I do like how they put more effort into the cutscenes here than they did in Sonic 4 Episode 1 entirely. Also, wow, that power looked cool, right? Too bad we don't actually get to use it. Slicers! Whew. Anyway. What? Excuse me? Yeah, slicers. Slicers. So yeah, don't get me wrong, it's still Sonic 4 level design, but... I find it to be better than, Why do enemies attack metal? Is Eggman engaging metal's power or something? I think that's what they were going for? Like, oh, let me put you through the paces, Metal. If you want to be like Sonic, you have to think like Sonic. You have to fight like Sonic. You have to... Rule of Threes says I should have a third example, but... I'm a doctor, not a poet. Well, I don't think... I don't think they were too lazy to remove them. Because, like I said, this is made to be a harder version of Episode 1's stages. And so they didn't want to just remove all the enemies. Even though it makes no sense story-wise. Hahaha! Stealth kill! Even though the one slicer already saw me. I'm pretty sure there's a mod, you know, of the few mods that have been released for Sonic 4 Episode 1. I think there's a mod to put Metal in Episode 1. Yeah. Playing as Metal is sick. It would have been great if you could... You could play as Metal in the main stages and, you know, they treat him like a costume. The over-glorified costume that he is. seriously, there is nothing unique about Metal aside from his animations. But also, I guess they didn't want to, like, have to acknowledge Crabotage. What killed me? What? What? Chat, can I get an instant replay on that? What killed me? Also, like I said, I've been getting into the Metal Gear series recently. And so hearing David Hayter, glorified tin can, hearing David Hayter close off a lot of his cameos with Crab Battle! Just figuring out the glory of Crab Battle is something else in and of itself. I'm sorry, I was about to say something, but then the cutest little, what? Maybe one of these days I'll learn to have patience. But then, my roommate's cat just gave the cutest little meow from outside the door. Nice. Love that. There was a whole lot that I was able to do because of that. Oh my god. Yeah, there is no special stage, luckily. And I do like that little detail of, instead of the Robotnik sign flipping to be Sonic, it's now Sonic flipping to Metal Sonic. Episode Metal Act 2, The Altar's Hidden Treasure. Yeah, I'm reading the subtitles for the stages now. What you gonna do about it? Aside from point out that doing it now instead of during episode 1 is very weird and bad, in fact. Where do the signs get the pictures from? Who is the war profiteer making signs in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe? Is that a side hustle for Vector? Listen, I get he's trying to make rent. I get it. But why not just have the signs always have Sonic's face on them? Or do you think Dr. Eggman commissions them like that? If Eggman doesn't just make the signs himself, which... Why would you have the signs have your Nemesis's face on it as well? You know what? Yeah. Alright. Maybe the signs just have a camera of the person who spins it? Yeah! I would have been so pissed if I died there. Ooh! That was great! Yeah. Also, apologies if you can hear my roommate. They're just a bit ill at the moment. Oh no! I was accepting a comment to be seen in chat. Do you know how absolutely screwed it would be if a channel could be deemed illegible for monetization because of chat? And then it's just like, I have no control over what people say. Like, obviously, yeah, I can ban them, I guess, but like... Or even just time them out, because YouTube finally has a timeout feature. But like... You know, you can't swear within the first 30 seconds of a YouTube video. What about if somebody in chat just starts dropping swears in chat? Like, luckily I'm pretty sure that's not how this works, luckily. But yeah, so you know how Metal just got like a power-up? Now he has another power-up. And guess what? We still can't use it in the actual stages. It's just for when he becomes a boss later. Episode Metal Act 3, Electric Road. Alright. Yeah. Pretend you didn't see anything. Oh yeah. And just to show you that this is, in fact, using episodes of one engine. Oh no! Did they change? Oh no! They made it look like it had physics. It's good to see that they at least have a minimum speed that you go. Still doesn't build up speed. Yeah. Oh yeah, because at the end of Sonic Generations, Tails is just like, you know, I keep forgetting to ask him where he puts his rings. There we go. Wait, wouldn't I want to get Eggman? Ludosynchrative narraticity much. I didn't even mean to screw up the word like that. It just so happened to be. I do like how they updated the speed choose monitor to have Metal's foot on it. Ludonarrative synchronicity is the word that I was making fun of for those who might not get it. I'm not even sure what I said. Also, there are so many friggin' casinos in the Sonic series. Like, yeah, it fits in with the environmentalist thing of, look at how, like, you know, Episode Metal Act 4, In Pursuit of Sonic. How it's just like, look at how we're destroying all these, you know, beautiful landscapes just to peddle greed. But dang it, they make the casino levels so much fun. it kind of loses the environmentalist message. When it's just like, look at how much fun these casinos are. Don't you want, you know, rainforests to be destroyed so that way you can do this in real life? Gamble. Hey. Oh no. How does after an area gets driven through by Sonic, do they have more bad nicks? Like, I know the entirety of the discussion that we've had during episode Metal is, why are the badniks attacking you? But why are there so much more of them? Seriously? Come on. Ooh! I don't have anybody to... Am I going to do a playthrough of Forces Overclocked? That is a great question. I have not downloaded Forces Overclocked. I very much should. But before I do Forces Overclocked, I would want to play through Forces. I have already done more 100% playthroughs of Forces than any doctor would recommend. So yes, I will in the future, but not anytime soon. I wonder what happened to Sonic. Yeah, see, like, you can see all the... I love that, the flickies and whatnot are just like, oh, you look like Sonic! Hey, get out of here! Wait, I'm not supposed to have a voice. Beep boop. By the way, it's so dumb that they gave Metal a voice in, like, 3 games, and they're just like, nope, never again. Because it wasn't even that he had a bad voice. You can now play episode Metal Act 2. Oh boy, can I? I can now play Act 3? Dang! Act 4, how generous! You know what? Yes, I know it is sad. Hey look, Sonic X. You can even see the... Nice. Anyway, oh no, don't look at my analytics or chat. Kneel before your master. Also, speaking of Metal Sonic's voice, so it was done by Ryan Drummond, the guy who was voicing Sonic at the time. He was not only the first English voice actor for the Sonic the Hedgehog games, aside from, you know, Sega World Sydney's Sega Sonic Cosmo Fighter. Let me pull up Game Banana while I'm talking. Is it still on the front page? Nope, but we got some potentially not safe for work mods. Yeah, you are very active in chat, which I very much appreciate. But there was some other person in chat before. Ooh, Help Wanted 2 already has some mods. Overclocked, that's what we were looking for. But just to show you I mean business, I will download the mod right now. Make sure... Okay. Dummy ignore. We'll just do MediaFire download 2. Who knows? 8 gigs, dang. Alright. While we're while we're doing that, let's check out Withered Bonnie, Frozen Endos, Molten Freddy, Faz Glock, hell yeah. Dancing White Woman, Rockstar Freddy, Damage Staff Bots, Clean Roxy, Josh Hutcherson Van Cam, AR Bonnie Mask, Ruin Chica, 100% save file, Funtime eye rings re-added. Did they remove them? Meow, meow, meow. Do they have a before and after shot? That would be great. What? Yeah, alright. Ah. That's what Dancing White Woman means. Alright, the first mod on here is Mystic Hippo Enabler. Huh. Oh no. Instead of looking at them on the PS5, you put your hand on the cards. Okay. Well, look at that. How hard? How hard was that to do? Like, I understand that they had to have... I'll open up security breach and, yeah, anyway. How hard was it to just have this be an option? You know, you can still have the minigame, but it only has eye tracking on PSVR 2. Like... Alright, Pizza Tower got a new update. I played through that. The Halloween update. The Healthy Choice. A random lap mod. By the way, so many people have made, like, lap X mods. And it's just... There's too many laps. I'll just say it. I'll say what people have been too scared to say. There are too many laps in Pizza Tower mods. Alright. Pizza Tower 64. I do believe there is... a Pepina mod. That sounds great. Every sprite of Pepino made by a different person. The crop top mod. By the way, this download's going to take a while. That's why I am just scrolling through Game Banana. Because we will end chat by the time that Sonic Forces Overclocked is done downloading. No ranks! I mean, sounds good to me. Mouse controller? How would that work? All the noise animations. All D ranks and no chef's task. I could have sworn there was Pepina mod. Geometry Dash 2.2. There we go. Oh. Alternative language. There's a Goose custom mount. I'm sure there is. But that does remind me, while we're doing this... Yep. There we go. I was about to say, you can have the, Hey, come over here. Got some nice leaves for you. Gerald! You know what? I'm just gonna look up Pepina. Because I think... Yeah, there we go. I totally just missed that. Wow. Let me just pin that tab. Okay. Buddy. Get these, please. Version 4 will be the final update. Version 3.85 will have more Pepina sprites. Oh god, this mod will finish. Oh! Pizza Face try to destroy Pepino's Pizzeria, but Pepino, Gustavo, and Brick, I don't know why he's already there. Yay! We did it! We did it, chat. Pizza Face tried to destroy Pepino's Pizzeria, but Pepino, Gustavo, and Brick, I don't know why he's already there, are too busy. So Pepina and Gustavo gonna try to Gonna try defeat Pizza Face. Yeah, that's it. I do not have a pizza oven. Otherwise I would download it really quick and show you, because, you know. Somari, the adventurer. This ain't gonna load. Yeah, shoutouts to the creators. This one was done by PM. Pepina. Was done by somebody. Eventually we'll get there. You're right, Ichiro51, and JQ Bunny, as well as Nestox, and Ketridden Dark Dragon as the original character designer. Now let's go back to Sonic Forces Overclocked. Looking for trouble, and if I cannot find it, I will create it. Do I plan on playing Budokai 4? Yeah, Budokai 4, Sparking Zero, whatever you want to call it. I am a huge fan of the Sparking Budokai Tenkaichi series, whatever you want to call it. And then this was made by the Overclock team. Shoutouts to them. Full credits are in game. Cool. Have they done anything before this? Overclocked physics. Alright. And then every spread of Pepino done by a different person. But yes, I do want to, I do want to play Sparking Zero when it drops. When will that be? No clue. Haha! Come and chase me, coward. Untitled Goose Game is just Gerald Simulator. Yeah, well, that's certainly an order of how those came out. The One Piece is real. Yeah, shoutouts to all these dudes. I would read them all out, but that's a lot of names, and I'm not getting paid to do this. But yes, shoutouts to the House Painter, as well as Peppered, Glammy, and Sebas 55 for getting all this together. And maybe at some... Nice! Maybe at some point, I will play Untitled Goose Game. I don't have it. Shoutouts to Karksob and Sheik-chan? However you say it. For creating these mods. But yeah, at some point I might get Untitled Goose Game. In fact, the only other link in the description I haven't shouted out yet is the link to my Steam wishlist. If you would like to help out in some way that isn't just watching and enjoying the streams, might I suggest checking the description. Wow. No, hit the thank you. Okay, fine. Alright. Gustavo unlocked. When I play Untitled Goose Game, should I have Gerald up for the entire stream? Let me know if that's something that y'all want. I love the crop top mod. That's great. Have you ever missed juicy goodness of the big fabled eggplant rank from the eggplant? Why? Eggplant rank? Well, I brought it back, so enjoy your New Year's playing with no ranks. Noise compatibility coming soon. Why would you ever want this? Gerald with his... yep, there you go. Brought to you by Impasta. Oh. This mod has a lot of game crashes that happen for stupid reason. A mod that allows you to control the game cursor, spawn items. Okay. I thought this was saying you controlled the entire game with the mouse. That makes a lot more sense. Alright. Huh. I am very much looking forward to still a beta. Are you blind? Pizza Tower Krators. GD lobotomy levels or something else. I am looking forward to the noise update for Pizza Tower. Once again, I'm hoping to have one or both of my mods here. What do you call it? Like on a voice calls. That way we can all just sit down and talk and play through the Pizza Tower noise update. Okay. Beta Freddy textures. Okay. Pre-flat mode. Yeah, I could play Pizza Tower Sonic Sprite. That would be great. If there wasn't so many friggin' mods, or so many friggin' sprites, and if I had any idea what I was doing in terms of sprite modeling. Sprite modeling? Sprite drawing! I would totally do that. I would still have to get somebody else to actually figure out how to put them into the game, but that is something that I... Ella Jam Fred. Elam Jam. Uh-huh. Alright. Parrot. Ooh, that is terrifying. Oh, they have FNAF movie eyes. I'm just gonna half-fixed green room. Okay. Ruin accurate animatronics. Oh, okay. What? Peace was never an option. Okay. So, do you have a picture of the redone... redone emissive textures? That makes a lot more sense. Alright. Gerald is truly undefeatable. Well, be that as it may... Sonic's the name. I can show you how bad I am at Super Bomberman R, or we can go back to Leaf Blower. I think we'll do that, because I've never done Leaf Blower with Gerald. Gerald versus Giganto. Oh no! Gerald's undefeatable. No! Where's Gerald? Ooh, yes, please. Gerald! Gerald, honk if you're still here! Oh no! Did I kill Gerald? Oh, forgive me, chat. Forgive me. I just wanted to do something fun while we waited for the download. You took him! Oh, what a... Yeah, I guess Gerald was defeated. What a... What was that JFK quote from season 1 of Clone High? You did this! You took him! Whatever, that's all I can remember. Gerald! How does Gerald play with Super Sponge? Can they interact with each other? There he is! Can you not put SpongeBob on the... Dang it. Oh, see you, Sponge. Let me... No. Dang it. Have I messed around with the Sonic desktop thing? I don't think... I love when Steam does that. That's my favorite. I don't think I have messed with the Sonic desktop. Colin. By the way, this is just using the sprites and sounds from SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge. Split into two? Oh, God. Pull up Shimeji. Okay. Why are you just sitting on the ground? I didn't tell you to lie down. Throw window from left. Throw window from right? I don't get it. Walk and throw window from left. Gerald has friends. Well, of course... Oops, not Super Sponge. Well, of course, if we have multiple sponges, we've gotta... I'm sure my computer's loving this. Oh, no. Alright. Let me just throw some of these dudes around, because they've been sitting around for a bit too long. Oh, can Gerald not interact with the other, oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Okay. I don't think my computer. Gerald, Jarek, and Genesis. Yes, thank you. Yep. Blue streak speeds by. Sonic the Hedgehog. Too fast for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. I have to get rid of some of these. Dismiss. Oh, they multiplied again. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he has an attitude. Sonic, he's the... Oh, God. That's kind of terrifying. Just dashing. Okay, reveal statistics. Restore Windows. Alright. I feel like we're just one step away from just having Bonzi Buddy. Alright, I'm evicting you all, I'm sorry. Oh, it's trying so hard. Oh my goodness. Look at that, we're back. Excuse me. I'm a very simple person to please, as it turns out. Oh, that's something that I can talk about. Sorry, I was looking in my notes to see if I could find a topic to talk about. When you get the time, do you think you could get the Sonic desktop mod? Well, I sure can. I don't know if that's what it's called, but... Sonic Shimeji. Blue Television Games, I'm going to double check that this is the one. I forgot. Oh, it uses the... Oh, that's so cute. Tails.zip.zip. Why did it reload? What? Oh no! No. Shh. Sonic Windows, though, and that's probably what you're talking about. From the Sonic Shimeji pack. Why bully me? Yeah, well, I'm also streaming and downloading something at the same time. Oh, hey, main memory. Shoutouts to them. So, extras. Sure. I'll just download both. Download both. There it is. There we go. So, I'll be right back, chat. Do not attempt to click off. I'm just doing something, and I don't want y'all looking through my my downloads. All right, we're back. Not that I have anything bad there. It's just okay. So how do I Green Junior Sonic? Yes, I did see that. Do I just throw them in there? I don't get it. What I'll do is Alright. I'll just do this for now. This is turning out to be much more difficult. What's much more difficult than you thought? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. I am confused. How do I... Whoa! What are my controls? Why am I up there? Come down here, Sonic. Ah, making profile pictures. Okay. Is there like... It says that I can use a joypad, but my Xbox 360 controller ain't showing up. I can platform on my Windows. Yeah, I sure can, I guess. How do I... How do I close this? Coward? Hey, we got it. Whee! Yippee! Alright. Oh no! I didn't think about that. Hey, just like Sandopolis Zone. So... Do I have access to debug mode on controller? It does not look like it. Can I spawn? Create random objects. Sure. Every 5 seconds. That should work. I'll just keep opening more copies of Windows Zone. Oh! What happened there? Nope, doesn't want to do that. So I guess we'll open Pivot. Cheats. Whee! I'm making a platform game. I died. Also, it wasn't spawning every 5 seconds. Oh! Well. Let's open that back up. Oh yeah, who made Windows Zone? No updates! Cool! Method not found! I don't know what that means! Cool! I guess, and I can't use my controller again. You know... This seems... This seems like a cool idea, but, oh, it's because I didn't hit that. Alright, let's try this again. Oh. Sonic? Also, how do you have peel out and I don't? Or not peel out? Is this like enemy Sonic detected? Anyway, yeah, this seems like a cool concept, but like, execution's leaving a little something to be desired, not to be like super negative. Oh my god! Giant crab meat. Okay. I mean, it is fun to, Amy? Yeah! Oh! Sonic killed me! What the hell, Sonic? Sonic! Why? Oh no! Like, yeah, it's cool that they can interact with your, like... Yeah, I've been trying to get, Metal Gear 3D on my 3DS to, support 60 FPS. It has not been working. Which, you know, usually 60 FPS mods on 3DS. There we go. Sonic Forces overclocked. And with that done, this has been... Well, let me finish what I was going to say. Oh, well, actually, what was I saying? Oh, I've completely lost my train of thought. Let me go back like 30 seconds. Oh, Metal Gear 3D. Most 60 FPS mods on 3DS, even on new Nintendo 3DS, just cause the game to run at double speed. So, like, I was just sitting there going, oh, the 3DS version of Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, or Donkey Kong Country Returns, is going to be the best version. I can even mod it to run at 60 FPS, because it has a 30 FPS cap. No. Unfortunately not. It just runs at double speed 30 FPS, which is unfortunate. But I digress. Until next time, where I play Sonic 4 Episode 2, this has been Max CVA, also known as Fioko the Leader. Until next time, peace.